Alright, settle down. It's time to start class. I said it's time to start class. Now, can we please settle down? Alright, thank you. I guess we all got a little rowdy after lunch. But no matter. Alright, today we'll be starting a partnered project. This won't be due until March, but still, it's important to keep up with your work, you know? You will be given some time in class to work on this, but I implore you to work with your partner after school hours. Perhaps arrange some time when you're both free. But hey, you can really do it however you want. Since I signed the groups last time, I feel like it would be nice to let you decide your groups yourself. So, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So that can be 5 groups of 2 and 1 group of 3. Sounds good. I'll hand out further instructions for your groups once they've all been made. So, alright. Find a partner or a group from some of y'all. Teacher, I don't think I have a partner. Oh, wait, what? I could have sworn I counted right. Well, I guess I've got to split up a group of 3. Hey, you girls. Which one of you is willing to join with our one uncounted student? I guess I should have thought that would be likely. Don't tell him, but whichever one of you does it, I'll give extra credit. Oh, now come on. That's not nice to say about him. He's not weird. He's just a little shy. Yeah, that's it. So, who's going to do it? Alright, we have a taker. Thank you for doing this. I don't want to get in trouble with the school staff again for forgetting another student. I swear, this happens too often. Also, he's a nice kid, so be nice to him. He seems to have a pretty tough time socializing again, though. Thank you for doing this. So, with all the groups made, I'll just quickly hand out the papers. As you can tell from the paper, this project will be another video project. Yeah, I know you love them. In this, you will record a famous scene from one of the myths we've been reading, and then, after the recording, one of the people in the group, or both, I don't really care, will record an explanation of one of its themes. You can pick whichever theme you want, and even if it's not a theme discussed in class, you can pick that theme, as long as you explain it. I mean, those Greeks, they weren't just fun stories. They all had meaning, and really, it is just your job for the project to explain that meaning. But remember, to cite from the story, like specific examples that you can see this theme. And with that, you should probably start working. If you have any questions, I'll always be at the front of the room. Don't be afraid to ask me anything, or rather, anything related to the project. So, I guess we're going to work together, huh? It's not often that people recognize or even partner with me, especially not a girl. But that's fine. Oh, I wasn't saying anything all too important. I guess I was just saying people often don't want to partner with me because they think I'm weird, which I guess it makes sense because I'm pretty reclusive, but I shouldn't get caught up on that. So let's just get to work. I guess. Yeah, work. So one of them miss. He said, "What miss did we have again?" Hold on, let me just search for them. Oh, yeah, you're right. I guess they're just on the paper. Mm, so, what miss do we have? Um, we we've got Midas. Yeah, that makes sense. What else? We've got Medusa and Perseus and Heraclitus and the 12 trials. Yeah. There's also Echo and Narcissus. And I guess that's all. So, which one would you like to do? They all seem nice, I guess. So, which one do you like? Oh, you want me to pick? I mean, I don't really have a preference. Even then, I think your will would just override mine. Plus, I don't want to cause like any conflict. I don't like conflict. It's scary. So just I'm fine with what you pick. I I'll just be glad to help out in any way. You want my input, but why? I mean, it would probably just be better if you decide. Uh, I don't know. Are you sure? I mean, you might not like the one which I might want to do. I wouldn't want that. Uh, Alright, fine. I'll do it. So, this is just my personal opinion. We don't have to do it, but this story that I personally like the most is that of Echo Narcissus. Oh, I said Echo and Narcissus. What? You, you think that's that's a good idea too? I I I never expected someone to agree with me on anything. Thank you. Well, it just doesn't happen often, so I thought I'd thank you. But if we agree on this, then I suppose it is what we should do. Yes, it must be done. So I suppose I should ask, which scene from Echo Narcissus? I guess there aren't too many different scenes, per se. So would we just do the entire myth? I guess. I suppose we could exclude the Zeus part, unless you don't want to. And who would write the script? I guess I could, unless you wanted to. In which case, you would. I would wouldn't want to cause much of a disturbance if it had to do with something you wanted. Oh, you'll let me write it? Thank you. I'll make sure it's good. So, I guess that just leaves my former question. How much of the myth do you want to do. I'm fine with any amount, really. Oh, alright, I can do that. So, I suppose you would want to be Echo, right? I kind of just assumed you wouldn't want to be Narcissus or Zeus, but if that's not the case, then I'm sorry. Oh, you, you do want to be Echo. Uh, Sounds good. So, I suppose I'll begin to work on the script and you can look it over if you want. Then we can, film it. That sounds good. Great. But, one more question, and I'm sorry to bother you with so many, questions, but, I guess I really should ask, whose house are we going to be filming, this at? I don't think we would have time on the school campus, and, so that, probably means we wouldn't have, time to film out of school. Oh, uh, uh, wait, what? My house? But, why would you wanna go to my, I've never had anyone at my, huh? Oh, no, I am willing to have you over. I'm just in disbelief. I've never had anyone at my house. Give me a second. So my house. I guess I can give you my address after school, and we can meet there when I'm finished with the script. Probably a weekend. Does that sound good? It does. All right. So I guess I should just go ahead and get to work. Alright, class, I'm sorry to cut your work session short, but we still have class to get through, so I'm sure you can use the other times in class or out of school, but for now, back to your original seats, and let's start for the next unit. But before we do, I would like to remind you that your Unit 9 quiz over these myths is still scheduled for this Friday, so, let's get a move on. Unit 10 will be over Shakespearean literature. Yeah, I know you've grown now, but it's going to be fun. For our first topic, we'll be studying Hamlet. The famous one. I guess they're all kind of famous. I suppose Romeo and Juliet's the most famous. But we'll be studying Hamlet.